Okay. Oh, this is much better. This is, I think I was foolishly on the other side. So waiting for Mr. Eric Kong. This is for always for his benefit. He's so busy. Everybody in the world now is just so busy. And we have a plethora, so much of information at our fingertips that we can constantly learn if we want to, which I know Eric is all the time as well. Let me see what he said here. Okay, good. So just waiting on Eric. Good morning, yes, Sanchang Hall. It is March 25th, a quarter to about a quarter to 10 in China. Saizhonghua. Hey,
Hello, it's nice to see you.
nice to see you too, brother. Yeah, I think this is a better. I was putting my computer underneath the television, so I think it affected the reception of the Wi-Fi. So I think this is a little bit better, right?
Yeah,
Because sometimes when you put too much, well, connectivity, too many electrical, especially the internet, right? Too many appliances, electrical or internet connected appliances together, it can affect the signal. I think so. I'm not. Well,
yeah, that's true.
Gong Cheng Ren. I'm not an engineer, but is it raining in Yancheng? Raining today, or your jacket?
Let me find. So, yesterday was a slight rain or a really like a rain that could make you feel relaxed after a tiring day. So the rain was pretty good. And
Okay.
today there wasn't any rain.
Oh, nice. Good. So the weather is changing. Time for springtime. Springtime.
Yeah.
How was your week at school? How was school this
So
year?
the week at school. Yeah, that was good, and we're now getting busier and busier. The first reason is, yeah, let me find the time. It's on maybe the 5th or 4th of next month. We will have our midterm exam, and we're busy preparing for that.
Yeah.
And the second one is, I've mentioned I don't know which class, so we'll have our for geography and biology, the two subjects, we'll
Oh,
have it um pre next year. So that is interesting.
oh,
And yeah, so it's maybe in June, on June the 18th, and we know the exact time already. It is from 3:30 to yes to 4:30 that lasts for about just exactly an hour. And
very good.
all of our classmates, after hearing the time, they are not relaxed anymore. They felt sacrificed.
Yes, or stressed, right? 压力在英文,
Yes,
yeah,
right.
stressed or yeah, stressed out, right? A lot of pressure, a lot of pressure. Okay, yeah, that's
Yes.
good. I know, yeah, you don't have I know you probably don't have much time when you're at school, but that's a perfect time for these academic essays. So I pulled that up. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see here. Yes. Okay. So I pulled this up. We can just get rid of this, right? This was just, I was just trying to brainstorm, right? Which is, let me type that.
Yeah.
That's the process of thinking about in English literature.
Yeah, I've heard about it.
Yeah, I was just helping both of us, right? Brainstorm about what the essay is or what it's about. So we can get rid of that. Um, good. But this is always good. And let's get rid of the colors because then we'll try to do it, maybe do it again or not do it, right? We should, eventually you'll think that way to where the colors will come into your head as you're writing in any language, right? I think even Chinese academic essays are the same, right?
Yeah.
Where you have to logically progressed. So yeah, but this is a good time frame. So at university, you'd probably get a week, right? You'll probably have English literature or another subjective class that your teacher or professor, right, may have you write something for next class, right, as your assignment, a 1-page, maybe 2-page, maybe 3-page, maybe 5-page essay, right, Eric? So then they'll give you that time.
Yeah.
So take off like even like 2-3 days, right? If you're thinking about it, you can type it real quick and then shelve it, right? England trois, put it away, put it on a shelf, even though it's on the computer, right? Just don't think about it for 2-3 days and then come back to it, right? So your brain is fresh, so you're thinking about it. Okay, so let's just read this together, right? So Mr. Kong, in recent news, the Taliban has reverted to disallowing girls. Let me make this full. Okay. Has reverted to disallowing girls to be educated past a certain age. The Taliban contend, argue, believe that this is their version of God or Allah's will or message. However, many disagree in believing that all we humans should be equally treated with the same rights. In your opinion, what side do you agree with and why? And then please draft a 1-page paper. I saw something else about this in the news. So I think the Taliban is going through with this, that they are that they've restarted live education, right? But
Yeah, I think that's
yeah,
a good thing to hear.
yeah, it's a good thing, but I don't know, they're not letting the girls, right? I think past a certain age. I don't know, maybe was it 16 or 13? 13 maybe. I think they're not allowed to go to school. So I don't know. I don't agree with this, I don't think, but that's their religious right. I think that's what they want
Yes.
to profess. So okay, the Afghanistan Taliban, right? We made that clear, I guess, where they were from. So the Afghanistan Taliban, and this was not, the country was not in the question, but it is the Afghanistan Taliban that's doing that. So that's fine. That's good. So the Afghanistan Taliban has again seized power and has banned girls' education past 13 years of age. Right. So they argue that they are obeying Allah's will. Okay, you could also include, you could expand on that for a reader that doesn't know what you're writing about. So you want to explain, right? I always say to, my Chinese, yeah,
version.
yes, right. Miao Shu, right? Explain what, so you could say, Allah's will.
Yeah, their versions of, I think just explain Allah, which is their version of God, and that's it.
That's good, Eric. That's really good. So Allah is Muslims' God. Name for God, right? Name for God. That's good, Eric. Yes. And then how would we, you can make the introduction 4 to 6 sentences. That's all right. What would be a better, like, how would you define this in English more so for will, Allah's will? What's another synonym? What's another word for will?
So for God, we can use the word.
Well, I think we did, right? So Allah is Muslim, right? So for God is Allah. But what does it mean for Allah's will?
Yeah, I'm not sure about the typical word to say about this.
I would think I'm I like religion. I try to study it as best as possible. I don't know much Islam or Muslim, but I think it means a message, right? So God's message.
Yeah, message.
From the book, from God's, God to the people. So the Afghanistan Taliban is against seized power and has banned girls' education past 13 years of age. Okay. I don't know if I like this that much, but that's past 13 years, but that's okay. They argue that they are obeying Allah's will. Allah is Muslims, yes, possessive name for God. And will can mean the message,
Yes.
right? Good. And then yin yang, right? Compare and contrast. You're conversing it, right? You're giving the opposite meaning. So conversely, some people suggest we humans should be treated equally, as all people deserve the same rights. Good. However, others believe we have inherent differences and that there are superior, inferior humans. Good. In my perspective, I consider we've used humans and we've used people, right? So
Yes.
even when if you go to, Ibariban, 就是汉语英文大学, right? High school or college, they want you to show how many words, right? How many words you know. So
Yeah.
how else could we phrase this?
Yeah, so I would say we mankind's.
Yeah, human, yeah. Very good, Eric. Yeah. So in my perspective, I consider humankind, right? Humankind
Yes.
as a huge family, as how about as one big family,
Yeah.
and we should all gain the same titles. Good. And that's like another inguantois, meaning like it leaves the door a little bit open. So you're enticing, right? That's a very good introductory paragraph, right? Because I want to read more now, right? Like, what's he going to type? What's he going to say, right? What's he going to write? So that's good.
Mhm.
Okay, so that is the crunch, right? Or the beginning. Let me drop this down, Eric.
Yes,
Just
the
move it.
beginning.
Hold on. Okay, move that over there. Sorry, buddy. Hold on. Okay. So that would just be, we'll make that red, right? That's always the good red.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. So that's the crunch. And that's, you're explaining what Allah is. That's great to the reader. The reader doesn't know, right? Maybe doesn't know and doesn't know what will means. So then this would be another color, right?
Mm,
Make that whatever. Let's make that a little bit lighter or blue.
yeah, blue.
And then however, right? And then you're conversing it again, which is okay. That's good. So we
That
can,
should be
yeah.
yellow.
Well, yellow. All right, brother. You like yellow? Good. Okay. You can't really see yellow, man. How about another
We
color?
can use some darker ones.
Okay. How about green? Is that all right, Lisa?
Yeah, because I think now it's conversely is blue, and
Okay.
there it is the young part, and we use yellow, and the next part is what I think, and that should be blue
Yeah.
mixed up with
Yellow.
yellow and
Yeah. All right.
blue.
Yeah. Right. Yellow and blue. All right. So we'll make it a little bit orange though, so we can see the letters, right? See the words. Right, exactly. And then this is together. Good, Eric. Very good, man. So that's yellow and blue make green. So that's fabulous. Good. Okay, so that's a really good introductory paragraph. Really good. So again, I'm not sure I'd like to start sentences with some. I forgot what's the means of some. I think it's subjective particle or something, but let's read this anyway. So what color should this be now, Eric?
Yeah, blue.
Blue, right? Okay, so conversely, some people suggest we humans should be treated equally, as all people deserve the same rights. So what are you trying to say here? What are you trying to say in this paragraph?
I'm trying to say that there are people who think that people are equal and should have the same rights. So there are some reasons why people should get the same education. The first one will be about we are like a unity, and if we are united, well, we can change our lives a lot. And the second one is that's just our personal rights. That's what we have um when we born, so we cannot change them.
Excellent. Eric, you like sometimes you just don't connect, and especially bilingual, right? Students like you, I mean, your brain is just so cluttered with information. I mean, 你会就是中文就是英文有啊, so you can use this dictation, up here, right? That's a new feature. You can talk into the computer, right? And it can speak.
Yeah,
Type,
I can
yeah.
find this because I didn't find this use in my computer.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, you can always, I mean, you can always just, in your phone, Nisoji, right? You can talk in your phone and then translate that and then type it as as you're going. There's so many
Yeah.
different ways to do this now, right? That's fabulous. What I prefer to do, is like the lowest common denominator, meaning, right, in math, like the LCD, right? What is the base root? So I would say this is just, treat people equally, right? I would say that's maybe the basis, right, of this one. So
Yeah.
yeah, but that was great. That was good. And then I mean, you speak so well. Maybe you if you don't have the dictation, right? Again, use your phone. You can talk to your computer on another app, and then it translates. There's so many ways to do this. Okay, some people believe that we should be handled fairly. Ooh, okay. How could you rephrase this? Try not to start with some.
Yeah, so yeah, we can just get rid of some or just use many people believe.
Yeah. Yeah, let's try to let's just let's get rid of this for a second. Right? And if you were writing this for IELTS, well, how would you spell colors?
Yeah, add a U.
Yes, yeah, right. For IELTS, right? Or if you go to England, right, then you would for a school, right?
Yeah, because I use the American form in this application.
Oh,
So
okay, yeah, yeah.
if I write U or add a U, it will alarm me that I
Yeah.
am writing in the wrong way.
Right. No, no, I get it. I understand, brother. I understand. All right. So this one is right. We are arguing here for that everyone should be treated equally, or we're explaining that side, right, of the argument. So although humans possess diverse skin colors,
Yeah.
although diverse and speak various language, you can do an inclusive, right? You're not a machine, right? So you can use the pronoun we.
Yeah.
So although we humans, right? Although we humans possess diverse skin colors and speak various language, we all deserve the same titles. Okay, that's okay here. It's a little bit just well, English Urdu Carlo. It's a little bit strange to me. So what would be another synonym for titles, Eric? Um,
Um, it can be rights or maybe interest.
Yes, perfect, man. We all deserve the same rights. Yeah, I like that. That's good. That's good. So, although we humans possess different skin colors and speak various languages, yeah, we all deserve the same rights. Do we even need a comma? Does it tell us to put a comma? Oh, Eric.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay, all right. Again, we're starting with some here. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although we human, I like that the beginning, and then some are prosperous, yeah, others are extremely poor and backwards. Okay. However, we all merit the same respect. Yeah, this may be right. You're not giving bunigate, there's a meitian, there's a guanxi, right? You're not giving poor people respect, right? And we should give everyone respect, right?
Yeah.
So how would you phrase this a little bit differently to be nicer, right? To be nicer. What could you type? What could you write?
Um, I think I can write switch the Yes, we switch the sequence, I think. First, I would say we all merit or deserve the same respect despite differences in some other ways. So we can say despite um yeah, poverty differences
Yeah,
or
despite economic.
yeah, economic
Yeah,
differences.
despite, yes, good. Okay. So although we humans possess different skin colors and speak various languages, we all deserve the same rights. You can also say what is good for academia? What are some, when you're adding on, you can say in
Um
addition,
yeah, in addition
moreover,
or
right,
moreover.
yeah, moreover, right? You're adding on, you're giving more credence, more arguments, right, to that
Yeah.
side, right? So although we humans possess diverse skin colors and speak various languages, we all deserve the same rights. Moreover, uh yeah, we use deserve twice. So
Yeah, just change back to merit.
yeah, we merit. That's good. Good, Eric. Yes. So we merit the same, we should merit, right? Yeah, we should, but sometimes we don't, right? That's hence, the Taliban is not
Yeah.
being, right? They're only looking at God's will, not the girls, right? What the girls want. We should all merit the same respect despite any, right? It's always the little words that can change, right? Change a meaning, right? So
Yeah.
moreover, like Zaijonga, right? Like you add on with characters, right? And it means different, same in English, right? You and in many languages, right? You add on. So moreover, we should all merit the same respect despite economics. Yeah, you don't need it, despite economic differences. Okay. Yeah, backward, I would not use. That's a very 不关系不好，描述一个人, right? When you're describing people, that's not a good word, right? That's like not a good word to use, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So let's get rid of this sentence now. So although we humans possess diverse skin colors and speak various languages, we all deserve the same rights. Moreover, we should all merit the same respect despite economic differences. Okay, this is a little bit Pollyannish. My uncle would like this word, right? So Pollyannish. So meaning like it's kind of like you're not arguing, these are two good sentences, right? You're arguing we should have why we should all be equal. This is kind of saying, oh, look at the beautiful tree. One day right? You're not being specific as to how we can change or how we should change,
Yeah.
right? So, okay, this is the argument, right? Conversely, so this is the argument. Some people suggest we humans should be treated equally, as all people deserve the same rights. And you are also saying maybe the girls should have access to schooling,
Yeah, that's true.
right? So what would you say now about that? Right, you're also saying, okay, everyone should have religion, everyone should have their religion, but maybe the girls should have access to education, right? You want to make sure you're answering this question, right?
Yeah, so I think after that we can write some maybe specific ways to let of how to let girls get an
Right, because you want to give respect, right, to the Taliban, right? They're a government, right? Now they're the government, but you also want to say that maybe the girls also deserve a chance for education too, right?
yeah.
So how could you diplomatically, right? This is a good phrase, right? You know this one, to be a diplomat.
Yeah.
Yeah, diplomatic. So how could you phrase this to answer the
Um
question?
maybe I would say in the following the Allah as well, the government can let girls available have access to get an education.
Okay, let me see. So in the following Allah's will, government can, in Allah's will, yeah, that's maybe that's capitalized. Allah will. Maybe that should be. I don't know why. Let me see. Let's verify this. This is all, yeah, it's always good to verify things, especially, you guys are so lucky nowadays to be so young, right? Again, and have the internet. So Allah's will. Yeah, I don't know. It's in
Yeah, it should be
between.
capitalized.
Yeah, it's like it is capitalized. Yeah, it is. But then here it's not. I don't know. I would
Yeah,
think,
think
yeah, I would
that's
think
it.
it is because it's a very important thing, right? In religion, it's the message, right? So Allah's will. So let me capitalize that now. So capitalize here as well. Okay. So Allah's will. Allah, okay, in the following Allah's will, comma, I would think, right? Government maybe should is a good, right? Maybe should also consider girls equally, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah. You're trying to give respect to the Taliban, but you're also saying that, some people think that everybody is equal, right? Every
yeah.
human,
We need to
right?
find a balance point.
Yes, yes. Good. Right. Okay. All right. So how about one more sentence, right? You should always have at least 4 sentences for a paragraph. So what do you
Yes.
think? How can you argue rights for people here to end it? However, right, when you really get good at these one-page academic papers, you are also then leading in. So this could be a little bit blue to yellow, right? So you're leading in then to this being hopefully, right, all yellow.
Yeah,
Okay, or orange.
girly.
Yeah, that one looks better. So what would be a good lead-in ending sentence to the yellow?
Leading sentence.
So like, for example, I would say, even though girls and boys, oh, sorry, even though are they, oh
Yeah,
man,
that's definitely 2 words.
yeah, I grew up spelling, even though, I swear some things just change over time, like Old English, right? Old Chinese. I grew up spelling it with one word, but that's right.
Yeah, in school we learn it. There are 2 words.
All right. Here, I'll show you. Hold on. It's got to be on the internet somewhere, right? So spelling, even though, because it changes, man. Language change. You see how characters in Chinese have changed. It changes like almost 10 years, every 10 years, right? They go through changes, right? So spelling, even though, is, oh, well, how about this? Ask Google. I'll just say, is even though 2 words? So 2 words. It used to be, man. Oh, my internet's bad. Sorry, Eric. Hold on. What's going on? Let me just get Deja Fongyo. I'm at maybe my phone. Are you still there, Eric? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
All
still
right.
there. I'm not sure about what the internet is doing
Yeah.
because I
Yeah.
can't hear you just then.
Okay. Can you hear me now? All
Yes.
right. No, I want to just see. Hold on a second. I want to see. Can you spell? It's just for me, man. Can you spell even though in 2 words?
Yeah.
So yeah. See. Come on, man. Louse of cliff. Yeah, see? Even though, or although, even though, but that's a difficult one because it can mean something totally different, right? By you
Yeah.
typing even though or even though. Ah, man, that's hard. All right. Sometimes, I mean, it's like, every language is difficult. All right. So even though, yeah, yeah, even though, hold on, Eric, it's just driving me nuts. Give me a second. This is killing me. Hold on. How about,
Yeah, so I have searched. It's at even though and evens. I'm not sure.
yeah. Hold on, brother. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Oh man, this Wi-Fi. I don't know. Hold on. Maybe I'll use my phone Wi-Fi here. Hold on a second. Deja. Oh yeah. Okay.